Let's get started. I'm so excited. Head to the Collective of Plenty. Here we go. Get some popcorn, relax, guys, because we are going to have some fun. It's Ian-san.
Oh, Tunarri and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
For real, what's up?
Oh hey, Coach Ian-san. What are you doing here all by yourself?
I hate that there's a pause.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train.
Right, Paimon's VA got
Looking to sign up
changed.
for any diet
I forgot.
plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
That sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah. All jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon. And so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But
I know, Paimon's VA is different. They changed it.
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Oh, is it because she's like a short person?
oh no, don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
Chat, if you guys focus on like Ian-san's face a little bit, she kind of looks like Bennett. Like I don't know, like she looks like Bennett just a little bit. I feel like it's because of the white hair and like the patch on her nose. It just reminds me of Bennett.
Let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Ian-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
All right, I'll do it for you, Paimon.
Thank you both. It should be pretty
Right? You
routine.
see it low
Just
key,
keep your
right?
eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet
Like the
at facade
eyebrows
when we're
too?
both done.
Wait,
Sure thing.
does
Just
Bennett
leave it to
have
us.
green
We're
eyes?
experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
I think Bennett has green eyes. Oh yeah, I heard that. All right, patrol the area near the Collective of Plenty. Okay, let's go over here. Is there a TP? And it's kind of far. Let's just go as much as we can. He does, right? Yeah, yeah. Maybe they're like related. That'd be funny. Yeah, yeah, he does. Oh my gosh, it's actually pretty far. Is it on top of the mountain? Oh, we probably should have TP'd actually. I would have been smarter. Okay, guess I'll climb. Shilon has green eyes too? Yeah, I have this coworker that has green eyes, and he always jokes around about
What's this? Was there always a cave
with
here?
another coworker, even though they're both
should go take a
married.
look, right?
It's funny. Okay.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile.
What?
Why is it hiding away here?
I didn't even know there was a cave here.
Ah, you woke it up.
Uh-oh.
Huh? It ran away. Oh, guess our reputation in that land is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something on the ground. Oh my god, Celestia's like super close. You can actually see the sumu tree from here.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
What is that?
Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
Let me see.
What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
The key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship. How do we know that? Does the traveler know that? Like,
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship?
I thought we forgot everything. What spaceship?
Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
That's the one. Okay, I guess we did know the entire time, right? We did know.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine.
Whoa,
Oh.
yeah, these look identical.
Oh, that's our twins.
So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
One belongs to me and the other to my brother.
Knew it! Huh, the keys to a spaceship! Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Oh, wait, no, descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
Maybe it's a trap.
The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
Uh-oh. Our sibling is stalking us.
Yeah,
As usual.
man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Anson?
Ah, there you are.
Oh,
Looks
dang
like
it.
you
I was
went
about to
the
say, like,
extra
screw
mile
Ian
today.
San.
Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled.
What?
So the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Wait, why did it get canceled?
Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Oh! Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Ether is on the move again. Oh. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
Again?
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
I have no
No
idea.
All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to.
Oh my gosh.
want to come with
Bodybuilding
me?
competition is
I'm
more
sure
important than
everyone
some
will
lame
feel
abyss
better knowing
attack.
that the
For
hero
real.
Fairland's
Yeah,
on
for
the
sure.
case.
I'm going to be keen to find out more about the situation.
Great. Then let's head over together.
All right. Here we go. Chat, y'all ready? Oh my gosh. Go to the speaker's chamber to look for Mawika. Also, Mawika still has her gnosis too. Like, I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised, dude. Like, when is she gonna have that gone? Maybe... Oh, maybe it's this Archon Quest? I don't know.
Mawika!
Okay.
Oh? Ah, great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also,
Okay.
their numbers are much
Hey,
higher than
Fazon. Hey,
expected.
Potato. What's up, guys?
Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning.
Can we get a
of it.
shout out for Fazon? What's up?
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as
Congrats on
well.
your Kaniche as
Historically,
well.
Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep.
For real.
We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters.
Yeah, but the
However,
Abyss Order
this
is
still a
strong,
war,
though.
So we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
No, this one is personal for me. Oh, shit.
In what way?
The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother. Mawika didn't know, did she?
That's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea
How'd
what
you
your
know it was our
sibling is
twin?
after.
We only said
Is that
brother.
right?
You sidekick or something?
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Okay, so I'm guessing going to Sitlali.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the Masters of the Nightwind to provide support, I guess. I'm just ready for Nodcry, guys. I'm already, like, tired of Natlan. In the nicest way possible. Natlan was fun while it lasted, but I'm ready for a new area. Okay, let's go. Let's go find Sitlali, I'm guessing. Alright. Yeah, Archon Quest is gonna be great. I hope it gets good in the beginning, though.
Look, it's Silali.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
Yep.
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Silali out of the house.
That's true. She's lazy like me.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Oh, get him, Sitlolly.
Poor taste.
Oh, tell our sibling that. Oh, yeah. I feel like Sitlolly would be great at rapping. She would be, like, killing it. Rapper Granny, I forgot her name already. I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
Oh, yeah.
I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far?
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily,
Oh my God.
I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
Look at that smile. It's so
Say that last part
diabolical.
out loud, Sweet Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
Look at that smile. Oh my God. That smile is diabolical. And we get to play as Sitlolly too. That's so funny.
Strike a pose!
Okay.
To the freezer!
Let's get this over with, shall we? Oh wow, that was super quick. Oh, there's more of them. Oh. Okay.
Phew.
I know.
Much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know it hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind!
Hey, let's go.
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds.
I love that
so
we're happy
everyone's
about
used to
NPCs
working
that we
together.
don't know.
Well, morale's high and everyone's here.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go
more
take
battling.
on that
All right, cool.
stronghold.
I know, right? That'd be so cool if a Scuffy got an even huger buff.
A little remove boosh.
Oh, shoot. I'm just gonna heal here.
Pinnacle of excellence. Forward! Crush them.
Okay, let's go, let's go. I forgot Yelan was on this team. I could have used her. Okay, I don't read. We keep going.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my
Oh my God, her energy. What the heck?
Find a way to destroy it! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance! Warriors!
Okay, thank goodness we're strong though.
After them!
Gosh, dang. Sitlolly's the type of to talk. Wow, I can't speak. Sitlolly is the type to talk someone down to death. Oh yeah, and we love Sitlolly for that. I think she's a really cool character. Dang, I'm not used to taking the number 5 key.
Showing you things!
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Low key, man, we're kind of OP.
Time to end.
Let my name echo in song!
Goose on the loose.
Man, we're so strong.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area
I
should be
think-
safe for the time being.
I think evil,
Still,
if Sitlolly was
something tells
evil,
me we
she
can't
would be a
afford to
really
let
good
guard down
harbinger. I think she would give probably Arlecchino a run for her money. Probably not. I'm just like having fun. But like, if she was evil and she actually concentrated on being like really good at her powers, I think she could rival Arlecchino, low-key.
Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Oh.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this
Is it because of
stage.
us?
So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Ether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Okay, time to find more hints, guys. Let's go. Oh, the loading screen. It be long. Oh, and we get a new achievement too. That's awesome. All right, I'll take those 5 Primo Gems. Perfect. So we gotta go return to the area near the cave to investigate. Oh my god, we gotta go all the way back over there. Is it best for me to just TP? I think so. Let's go TP. It's not that far now. Oh yeah. I also have Yelan, I forgot. Okay, so far, the Abyss Order's attacking Natlan this time instead of the Abyss. And we have no idea why, right?
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and St. Lolly are waiting for us.
Okay.
Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by? Huh. Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, it's the...
Thank
It's...
goodness! Someone's here.
It's her!
Please help me!
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time.
She's really
You
pretty.
gotta help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You've come to the right person.
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
I'm confused.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I really don't see anything.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
What the...
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Yeah, the invisible monster.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. Wait, what?
Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'll take care of them now.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Huh? Is she Delulu or are we Delulu? Or both. We might both be Delulu. Okay. What?
You done? Paimon still can't see anything actually.
I don't know what's going on either.
Oh,
Wait, so
really?
can the Abyss Order, like, hide themselves now? What's going on? I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Oh. What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith.
Deirdith.
Thanks for, saving me just now.
Okay.
I'm really grateful
That is a
for your
very
help.
unique name.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So,
Yeah, this is the
what
new
was the deal
VA.
with those monsters just now anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we could stand by and
Dude,
laugh
I love that
at
it's
some poor
I
girl
love that
who's
it's just
running
Russ's
around like
mask
this.
eyes. That's hilarious. That would have made us more monstrous than the monsters.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
You think she's Conrian, chat? She might be Conrian.
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so...
Okay, sus.
Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey.
Maybe she's from Not
No
Cry.
one said
I don't know.
Finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
Isn't that just what Conrian is?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid.
Like Conria?
Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind.
Hmm.
So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh my god,
Oh,
wait.
for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
Wait, what? I think I know who it is.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Oh my god, our
Oh,
sibling was
who
the
is it?
savior? My brother.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that Doomsday will come? Have you always believed that the Savior will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going
Detective
through your
Paimon at work, huh?
Oh, I just...
Scoot in my chair. Ugh, man, my back's
how should I
hurting.
put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
How am I supposed to be respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like
Hey
I said,
Veto, what's
I'm
up?
going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
I swear she's like an image in our
What a
minds.
mysterious girl.
There's no way she's a
We
real
should
person.
definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Okay, back to Sit Lolly, guys. Let's go. Oh my god. It's so far zoomed in. Is there not a TP here? I guess we'll TP over here. Alright, so far we found a mystery girl. She wants to find our sibling, and what's even crazier is that her sibling is called the Savior. But I feel like that means Teyvat is meant to like die or something.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
For real.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh,
Oh, do we
you're
have
right
to, man? I want to
too,
go to
young
sleep.
son.
Well, since you asked, this is technically my sibling's fault, so...
Great. Thanks, you two.
Alright, I guess we gotta go... talk to some guards.
Wow, Tunarri, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though.
No, I don't remember. Yeah, sorry, I don't recall.
That's to be expected. You took point, and I was much further back in the ranks. I saw you, though. You were a great inspiration to us all.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something.
Did you try to hold your hand yet, or
Out
is
of
it
an
spoiler for now?
abundance of caution, I
Gupta,
asked
yeah,
the
she
shamans
tried
from
to,
the
she
tribe
tried,
to
well, we
take a
tried to
look
hold her
and see if
hand.
there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious, though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
Okay. Let's keep going. Talk to the other guard here.
Huh? Is that Tunarri? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
Bro, he's tripping out.
I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a
You know what? That's
one-on-one
fair.
chat
That's
with
fair.
our
I think
great
we would all
hero,
be tweaking out
that
if we
could
saw
be
our mains.
a once-in-a-lifetime
Right?
opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
Like, imagine,
No
like,
one's here to judge you on your
Risley
posture
popping
or
up
your
on my
facial
screen. I'd be tweaking out too.
Relax.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you
Great
wouldn't mind taking
Paimon?
over for me for just a few minutes.
Oh, he is
I can't
rizzing
help
up
the sheepish
Paimon.
Audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. No way we're actually fighting this guard. What the heck? Okay. It's so dramatic. What?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day
Dude,
I
man
got
got,
to
like,
spar with
speed
Tunarri for
diffed.
the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Oh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by
I
sparring.
know, right?
And now that I've had a bout
You like this
with
guard?
Hero, we're no longer strangers.
This guard's pretty cool.
Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
At least he has personality.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new
excuse
enemy
me.
movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
Okay. Do we have another guard? Maybe? Oh no, we're good.
Back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentaro.
Ignore Paimon.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll
Kirby,
have
thank you for the
know I'm
resub.
perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay.
I know, right?
I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Sweet Lolly?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk.
I think
but
that's sus.
Just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
Yeah.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer
She
details
said
aren't
sure.
my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Sitlolly, I might as well ask one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls.
No, just I don't
For
think
starters,
they do.
trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real
For
pain in the...
Rogupta.
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
You tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Why is she so annoyed?
That's the part that bothers you?
Is she
Maybe the point
jealous?
is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like
Yeah,
she's
she's
convinced
jealous.
that her sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Yeah.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
Okay, actually, after Ian-san saying all this, she does sound like a bad person. Or like either that or she's like really delusional. It's either one of those two.
At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, We probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Wait, you're so right.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Okay, let's go, guys. Back to the cave that takes 1,000,000 years to go up the mountain. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, there really needs to TP here or something. This is so annoying having to go up and down this area.
Take it easy.
Oh my gosh. Posture check. Thank you, Puppy Cat. Thank you, thank you. She won't be there? You're right. You're right. She might not be there. Either that or like she's dead. You know, she's like dead in the cave. It's either one of those two. But yeah. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch, guys. If you guys need a stretch or hydrate, make sure to go do so. I'm gonna do it right now. I think we're like 30 minutes into the quest, so we still got a long way to go. Alright. Let's keep going. Thank you, guys. She's making a shrine of us? I don't think so, but that'd be hilarious. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, we made it.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
I don't know.
Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet. She's still there. Oh, oh! She tried to hit us. Maybe Deirdre really is a...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters.
Hey! Not bad of an NPC, not gonna lie.
Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
That's true.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. She
Bruh.
already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, she's
Considering
just
on the brink of
scared.
Starvation. You're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
You are unbelievable.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
Dinner is literally morning. They should really adjust the time according to the... Oh, okay, there you go. Never mind.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy.
Did they really have to show that part?
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Literally, there's nothing wrong with a lady trying to eat, okay? Like, I have a big back. We all have big backs. I think that's normal. It's a human thing. I don't care. You know, like...
I didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is
It's
really
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it.
Give Ressa a run for her money? I know, right? That's funny.
I
I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slow.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Right.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really.
Hey, I want some fries, Asher. You gonna bring me some?
Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's being brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her?
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Bro, she's scaring me a little bit. I don't...
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. Oh gosh.
Can you see them now?
What is happening? What the?
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
What is happening?
Strike him up.
Okay, let's just get this over with. I'm so confused.
The pinnacle of excellence! Busted.
I just feel like
Game's up. Time's over.
this is not real.
Merciless. Into the ball.
Okay. I feel like this is not real, because what is happening?
Fast? Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just The image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Paimon's probably thinking like, this bitch is crazy.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Okay.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
This is so sus, dude. I know a phishing email when I see one. That's crazy. I don't know. It can't hurt to monitor her for another night. She's blushing.
Gyardith will be... Huh? Gyardith? Why are you going in alone?
As you stare in the hibernation chamber... Oh. A vivid dream fills your mind. What was that? What the? The Night Kingdom. Is that her sibling? Our flower? Ether and the Lord of the Night? My head, it hurts. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Wait, whose voice is that? Is that death god?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
What? That dream I just had. They were touching hands.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
This is a sus conversation. Very sus. I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Ether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind, if the memory's gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Why? Wait. Is she pointing with her two fingers? Is that normal? She's like pointing... Chat, you see it? She's like pointing with two fingers. I don't know.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Yeah. What does she expect?
Well,
Corral.
Judith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
So long.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
Oh, here we go, man. Here we go.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Sus. Sus. Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh, no!
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
She doesn't see them?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
I'm so confused. Is she like... Is there like two timelines like collapsing? Because like now she can't see the enemies, right? Like... What's going on?
Situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us?
Are we the crazy ones? Are we the ones that are delusional? Oh my god, we were on Deirdre's ass the whole time, and now it's us?
Might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Dang, we might have to apologize. Maybe we are the delusional ones. Okay.
Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I am as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Deirdre can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon.
Hey, Farm. C6R5 skirt. Oh my gosh, she's lovely.
Night wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
But chat, I think, well, first of all, I'm pretty sure we're not the crazy ones because she just asked, like, who's Mawika? So, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think we're the crazy ones. I don't know, man. Turns out you guys are made for each other and you complete each other's world. Just get married. Oh my gosh.
We're back.
We're back.
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
Oh.
The front line has collapsed.
What?
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed.
Oh.
not ours.
Oh my gosh, Yan-san. Come on.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy
Oh,
lines
we
and
know who it
attacked with a vengeance,
is.
cutting them down like paper dolls.
I think we know who it is, guys.
They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me
Oh.
said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
He fought with a sword style. Chat, does that mean Dainslief is a sword character? He probably is a sword character.
I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating.
It was
to some
Chi-Chi? Oh
extent.
my god, you're so right.
But still, we have to identify this person.
Oh yeah.
And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person.
Oh yeah, we do.
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time
It's
we
Timmy.
showed up.
Who else could it be? It's Timmy, chat. It's Timmy coming to save the day with his rune guard right next to him, okay? It's Timmy.
Not Dainslief is a 4 Dendro Claymore healer.
Oh, it's Dainslief? Oh, I thought it was Timmy. I'm kidding. Dainslief, let's go! Alright, we finally get to see our man after 5,000 years. You want to see my Mawika build? So my Mawika, I'm running 1700 attack.
Timmy will help us to victory.
I agree. She's running 51 222. And she's running 1,000 Blazing Suns. 4-piece Obsidian Codex. If you want to take a look at my build here. This is what I'm running on her right now. And then I have her at C0 with 6, 7, 8 talent. That is my Mawika. Alright. Let's go see Dainslief. You forgot he existed? Dainslief? I would never forget Dainslief existed. He's way too cool of a character. Of course. Oh my god, my Shayla. Were you waiting for me? Oh, right, he's not voiced.
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainslief. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
My god, it's been like 2 years. Like Paimon's voice so far? Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Like, I'm paying attention as usual. Like, it's fine to me, you know? As long as we have a VA, that's all that matters, so... Yeah. No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons. Oh my god, it's been 2 years since we've seen this man, by the way. 2 years. He hasn't arrived in Fontaine. We've seen him in Sumeru, so... It's crazy.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
Congrats, Catastrophe! That's awesome! You got Tunarri and Skirk. That's not bad.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Eon-san!
Alright. I guess that's it for Ian-san.
Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Ian-san, yes, I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. I mean, you do whatever you man. I'll just kneel down to you. Fine, since you helped to break the stalemate, we'll help you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still I am none the wiser. I can only assume that they are gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, So whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them. I feel like that's true. Either like they're after like Mawika's Gnosis, or maybe they're after someone like from the Night Kingdom.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to fight, to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we could do that, the better. That's right, the ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy frontline has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird
Yes. Tell him about the girl. Oh my god.
She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the Savior? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. And not just that, it referred to your brother then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. That term's been around even before the Cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't her brother called the Prince, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Yeah, I think she's from a different timeline, chat. When he was first granted the title of the Prince, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course you know how the story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Huh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why Ether is so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he's failed as the Conrian savior? I don't think that's the reason. I don't know. But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retained her ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated?
Oh, maybe.
Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
That's true. If you can't provide us any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Okay, alright. That was interesting. So now we know that she's Conrian, right? Also, I forgot what time it's supposed to be. 8 to 10. Okay. So now we officially know that she's Conrian. But at the same time, like, I feel like she's part of a different timeline that just correlated with us at the same time. I don't know. No, it's because Dainslief is the partner of our sibling. So now we have Paimon, which is our version of Dainslief, right?
All things come to an end. Even time
Okay.
itself.
Let's go talk to Dainslief, guys. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Ian-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning!
Morning.
What are you guys talking about?
Morning.
I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan.
Whoa.
After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Oh, that's where that was.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
Wait, what if they're after
Maybe
Capitano?
we'll find your brother there, too!
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Malwika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainslief. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well then, I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Ian-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainslief.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own.
Bro, this man better be playable or else I'm gonna freak out.
And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainslief, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Allow me to join you, Dainslief.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Alright, let's go. Oh my god, we get to play as Dainslief soon. Oh, I'm so excited. Mr. Dainslief? There's nothing wrong with saying Mr. Dainslief. She's just a respectable person. Oh, here we go. Time to assault some Abyss Order members, huh?
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at the moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Ian-san arrives. And if you get to meet your brother again, even better. Let's go!
Imagine we see what's her name again? I already forgot her name. I forgot her name. Oh my god, it's Dainslief on her team. Wait, can we see what he does? Press 5, right? Oh. Oh. It's a 12-second cooldown. Okay. Interesting. Dare death, yes, thank you. Get him! Wait, I can't use number 4. Okay, there you go. We're looking good, chat. Get these things. Number 5.
Shower me with praise. A little of mood food.
Okay. Oh, it's the pyro one.
Take it easy. What a
Oh, shit.
Very different battle from the one we fought with the Archon.
Oh my god, he destroyed that so quickly.
We're fighting back with
Okay, free as usual.
A dash of frosting.
Oh, he drains.
Boost on the loose.
Okay. He drains her energy, I forgot. We're almost there, we're almost there.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think we got it. Last batches of enemies. Oh gosh.
To the freezer.
Ow.
Paradigm shift.
No, there's more of them.
The abyss is all present. To lose time.
Ow.
A little moose boost. Let the world
Wow, it's been so long since we fought these guys. Okay, Dainslief destroyed them so quickly. That's crazy. Okay, we gotta go up here. The animation one, you hold skill and then burst. But make sure to stack up some of the void rifts using freeze comps. Okay. Oh my god, it's this guy.
Twilight Sword Dainslief. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man. Chat, give me 1 second. Let me let my dog in real quick. She's scratching on the door. Okay. She better not ask to go out again, because I'm not letting her. Yeah, it's the Baptist, dude.
Where's the Traveler's brother then?
Ugh, let me scoot in.
Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainslief. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Has he always had 4 arms? I don't remember that. Like, chat, also hear me out, by the way. Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what that means for you. Excuse me. I like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our prince has already won by other means.
What?
And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? Does that mean... Tisk.
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Lunar of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
Oh my god! That's what they were after the entire time!
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no, this makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived.
What?
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainslief, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years. and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tired of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove.
Right.
Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh my god, is it replacing Natland?
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Ether in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. Oh no, I forgot. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. I can't see monsters at the same time as Dairdith. The Abyss chose to retreat from the stronghold. This isn't their usual style. No, which one is it? Is it this one? No, the meditation of the Abyss Order's followers. No? Or is it actually Dairdith? But what does Dairdith have to do with it? Assuming he is right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Dairdith. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that may... Oh my god, we were right! We're in a different timeline. This revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Dairdith has found a way to communicate it with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. The is only one thing that should demand our attention is this instant. And that is silencing this man for good. Oh my god. Oh, okay, here we go.
Attack the frosting! Strike a pose! Goose on the loose!
Quiet. Busted.
Man, that's actually... Ow!
Game's up. Time's over. Fearless.
That's actually pretty crazy. Oh wow, we killed that so quickly.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said?
Huh.
You look really worried.
Yeah, we can play as Dainslief, guys. He's playable. They give us C6 R5 Dainslief for free. Yeah, definitely log into the game and you can claim it. I'm kidding. He's not free. He's just here. Dairdith is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Alright, that was pretty crazy, man. Oh my god, he's still there. Dainslief, watch out! No! Oh no. Oh. He's still alive, chat. He's still alive. He's still alive. I thought your voice and attitude seems familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. He's still alive, chat. He's still good. I think. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master.
What?
Don't forget, Dainslief. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
That was his teacher? What? Oh my gosh. Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely
Okay, he can't die, chat. He's good. He can't, like, physically be hurt. Right? I think. So, that's good to hear. Whew. I thought he was dead, bro. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Oh. Oh, the men are fighting.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps chat a little?
This guy's crazy.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up, yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd had never expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Blade Work, I might have not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
I hope we do get like a past Conrian storyline or something. Cause oh my gosh, we need one so bad. All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sir Delogi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. Oh my god. What? What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainslief. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition.
Nah, I don't think I would ever do that. I don't think I would sacrifice my memory, spirit, emotion, personality to be revived into like a monster, you know? That's crazy, man. Oh, Hayden, you're such a coward.
Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. That's true. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Oh! Countless memories of Khaenri'ah flood into his mind. Do we get a cutscene? All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart of the mind. Dang, it goes by so fast.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainslief. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without...
Oh, is that why they... Oh, he wanted Dainslief to tell him everything about the past, so when the loom of fate hears it, it can reshape the Khaenri'ah. That is so smart, but thankfully Dainslief did not talk about it, which is kind of crazy. Well, he talked about it like a tiny bit, but oh my god, this man, dude.
And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could.
Wow.
Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So, the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded
Wow.
500 years in the future.
Yeah.
We'll leave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking.
Crazy.
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most.
That's true.
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army.
Wow. So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into the state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army, that strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. That is so stupid, Dainslief. Dude. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete.
No way. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Dainslief got played? Is that what you're saying? My man Dainslief got played. That's crazy, dude. What? Okay, let's get back to, I keep forgetting her name, man. It's such a unique name. I cannot remember it. He got baptized? That's crazy.
It's Deardith.
Deardith, there you go.
She's still here.
Deardith. Here we go. Oh. Did something happen? Oh my god. Wow, that was some crazy music. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Deardith is right now? So she really is...
We're not from the same world, are we?
No, we are not. What the fudge? No, I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you.
Aww.
You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Are you saying that Deardith is dead?
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to
Or
find
was
your brother.
dead?
Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
Is this where we give her the key to the spaceship? Oh my gosh, it is. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
Was she the Hilichurl? If this is her future, if this is her fate. She was the Hilichurl? Oh my god! I can't believe she was the Hilichurl. What the fuck? My mind is blown. My mind is blown, bro. What? Chat, do we give her the key or do we keep it? I think we keep the key, right? I think we keep the key. What do you guys think? I can't believe it. I can't believe she was the Hilichurl, bro. That's so sad. Keep it? You gave it? What does it do? If we keep the key, she won't have it in the future. But is it better if she... I guess I'll keep it, I guess? Oh, okay. Oh my god. She's frozen. What is that? Oh no, our sibling's gonna come out of it, isn't it? Oh my gosh. So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. Ether, you knew all of this? I only knew the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdre, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. She actually did it? We'd be separated ever since I awakened into Vat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then? When I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment? I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where you are right now, in an intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. Wait, chat, I'm confused. I'm confused at this part. Can someone explain this part? I'm a little bit confused. So he decided either to save Conria or to see us, right? And then, so he had this whole cycle as well. But when he came to see us, he saw that we also had a key. We are partly responsible for the cataclysm. Oh my gosh. It's a loop? It's a time loop? It might be. Because Ether's experiencing... Well, we're experiencing the same thing that Ether did, right? But like now we have more knowledge because Ether's coming back. Oh. It's like kind of like A planning the Sakura. Okay. 2 timelines created a paradox and made a 3rd timeline. Oh. So they overlapped and it's creating a timeline that we are in right now. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together, but apparently it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. No. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the leylands of Conria are complete. I've always thought that Tevat's leylines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Oh my gosh, Ether. Using an Tevat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. So that's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? That is so true. Why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was in reach with memories of the old drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World? This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it. Why is reviving Conria so important to you? Oh my god. So basically, somehow you meet Deirdre and give her the key as a memento, and she goes and shows it to the sibling, and the sibling leaves Conria to look for you when they really have the cataclysm incoming, which is also why Dainslief calls them a traitor. Yes, we know that, right? Since the sibling has always been searching for you, the key meant that there was finally a clue to your whereabouts after who knows how many years of them searching already. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I don't understand. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes That only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. What? Uh-oh. I know you always wanted to change fate. We both do, but this time I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what. I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Ether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Ether, no! Oh, heck no, chat. He left us for dead. Not really, but you know. That's crazy.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Wait, we gotta process that, guys. That was a lot to take in, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is crazy. So you're saying that we're going to witness the same thing that happened to our sibling? And then we're gonna meet him at the very end of our journey, right? But like, that means that the cataclysm is gonna take to Vat. With all of our loved ones? All the characters that we've been playing with are going to die at the end? Is that what we're saying? I feel like they did change the animation. I think they did. Now you have the key in your bag if you keep. Oh, really? Okay.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All
It
thanks
changed
to
now
your
because of the
efforts,
Loom
no
of Fate?
doubt.
Okay.
Oh, and Mr. Dainslief's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world.
Oh my god, we totally forgot that Paimon was not with us. She doesn't know a single thing.
Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I need some time to take everything in. Oh, there she comes. Oh my gosh.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Oh my gosh, that was so much to process, man. Did you know there's an area you can re-enter that destroyed area? Really?
Huh? You met your brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Wait, so you're saying that... So you're saying, Matthew, the Travelers and Dainslief are not back. But so are you saying that now Ether has a revived Conria now? Is that what's happening? So we might not ever see our sibling ever again. Until probably the very end, right?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too.
Yeah, but the real question is why did the Loom of Fate agree to it, right?
But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but... in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Because the Lord of the Night wants Capitano to be playable, then I would love the Lord of the Night forever if they do that. But...
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
Right. So, like, if they didn't preserve the nation, Conria would take over Natlan, right? So, like, I think the Lord of the Night tried to preserve Natlan.
You're not the only one.
I think it was for the best.
What's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan.
Right.
However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
What was
All right,
it?
well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
Dude, we barely got to see the war. we like, no one died.
I trust
Ain't
the
no
Lord of the
war.
Night
It was just a battle.
unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You've got a point.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty.
Right? It wasn't even a
Be there
war,
too.
guys.
We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. Excuse me.
Huh?
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
That's me. That's me. I get when I hang out with my friends, I can hang out for like maybe like 5 to 6 hours max, and then I kick them out. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, you guys gotta go home. I need a rest. I need it. That is me, bro. I can't. I can't. I don't know how people party for like years, but like that's not me. I get tired.
Traveler?
Traveler? Okay, return to the cave you were previously in. Okay, let's go find the cave again. Oh my god. For real, Matthew, I feel that. I feel that. Also, I gotta buy Pokemon cards tomorrow. I gotta sleep in early. Wake up and get in line for the GameStop. Get my Evolution, Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. I gotta stay in line for that. But in hindsight, the poor Hilichurl was clinging onto the hibernation chamber key you gave them for 500 years. Yeah, that was so sad. I should have put that together. I can't believe that was her. We're back. The food is still there. Oh my god. Chat, that quest. Oh my gosh. That was so good. I can't believe it. Wow. Oh my god, dude. No! We were so suspicious of her, like, the entire time, too. Like, we thought she was, like, some sus spy in the beginning, and then it turned out she was actually a genuine, nice person. And, oh man, I regret everything. I regret being mean to her in the beginning. Dude, that was so good. That was so good.